Good morning, Scituate. It's Monday, June 9th, 2025. I'm Jamie Gilmore with the Scituate Select Board, along with Town Administrator Jim Boudreau and School Committee member Carey Borkoski. A few notes on my end before I turn it over to our Town Administrator. First, there are many government meetings going on this week in the early evenings. We encourage you to visit the town's website for a complete list, many of which you can attend at your convenience via Zoom. I'll specifically mention Tuesday's Select Board meeting at 6:30 p.m., where we will welcome our newest members of our board, Nikolai Afanasenko, or better known as Dr. Nico, and Freya Schlegel. Both won their contested races in last month's election, and we're delighted to have them on board. Also at the meeting, we'll receive the latest updates on the water treatment plant and the progress of the sewer in North Scituate. Again, that's Tuesday evening at 6:30 p.m. in the town hall, or you can join through Zoom. In community news, the Scituate Beach Commission will hold its first beach cleanup of the year this coming Saturday. It will happen at Minot Beach from 10 a.m. to noon. You don't need to bring anything except yourself and your energy. Bags and grabbers are provided. This is a great opportunity to clean up our beaches and meet your neighbors. Also, this is exciting. The Scituate Town Library has officially launched the Gallery 143 Our Town on Canvas event that involves August Heritage Days festivities. It's an art contest where you pick up a tiny canvas at the library, add your creative touches, and then return it. All will be displayed in the library where patrons and visitors will vote in specific categories on them, and then winners will be displayed at this year's Heritage Days event. All the details on this fun event are located in the town library's website. And with that, I'll turn it over to our town administrator, Jim Boudreau.
Good morning, Scituate. Thanks for being here. Here's my update for today. Weekly water update. I haven't received those water numbers yet, so we'll update later in the day when we put out the printed version of this update. Front Street work, a service line in the Conway building needs repairs that will require a shutdown on Front Street. Front Street will be shut down between Cole Parkway South and Beale Place. Shutdown will affect the Conway building, Scituate Federal, Scituate Hardware, Mountain One Bank, Rockland Trust, and all of Beale Place. The shutdown will start at approximately 2 a.m. this evening and should take 2 to 3 hours, so it should be done on the water back on before you get up and shower in the morning. A lot of beach updates. Reminder, beach stickers are now required for all town beaches. In addition, the trailer is at the Egypt Beach bathroom. This is a trial for the summer. We picked Egypt Beach because we had available water and electricity, so we'll see how that goes for the summer. Lifeguards, lifeguards will start staffing Scituate beaches next Wednesday, June 18th. Lifeguard training will take place at Peggotty Beach on Tuesday, June 17th, starting at about 1:30 p.m. This training involves various rescue scenarios, including a mock rescue that will involve the harbor master and Scituate Police and Fire Departments. So next Tuesday, if you see a lot of activity in the afternoon at Peggotty Beach, it is the lifeguard training. Beach wheelchairs are available to sign out starting on June 18th through September 1st from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily. This is flexible, but those are our regular hours. Egypt, Peggotty, Hummerock chairs are all on site. Minot's located at the rec department and requires transportation. For usage before or after the dates listed above, please contact the recreation department. Before use, chairs must be signed out at the recreation department in person or over the phone. A waiver sign-out form must be completed with a valid copy of a government-issued ID. If you're reserving for Saturday or Sunday, please call or stop in the Rec's office during regular hours Monday through Friday. Water treatment plant continues to progress. The consultants will be in tomorrow evening for the select board, so you get a full update on our water treatment plant. But right now, we are on schedule. Scituate Community Free Shredding Day and Food Pantry Donations. This is a free event that will take place, rain or shine, Saturday, June 14th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Scituate Town Hall. Safely and securely dispose of your confidential documents in an on-site mountain government-compliant mobile shredding truck. This event is free for Scituate residents and homeowners. Business shredding will have a fee of $50 for less than 5 boxes, $100 for 6 to 10 bags of boxes, $200 for 11 to 20 bags of boxes, and $300 for 21 to 30 bags of boxes. All monies collected and food donated will go to the Scituate Food Pantry. Thank you to George Jameson and Allie Trowbridge of Caldwell Banker Realty for sponsoring this event. The Friends of the Scituate Library are having a sale on all adult fiction paperback books. Stock up on your summer reading with 50% off all adult fiction paperback books, now $1. Starting Monday, June 6th through the 14th, on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday from 10 to 2 p.m. Proceeds help support the year-round library programs, including museum passes and special events for all ages. In addition to the bookstore has a large selection of fiction and nonfiction adult books, large print books, children's books, puzzles, CDs, DVDs, vinyl records, and vintage books at discounted prices. The Second Chapter Bookstore is located on the lower level of the Scituate Town Library at 85 Branch Street. The Oceanside seawall replacement project will be ramping up this week. They'll start driving sheets and getting ready for the replacement of the wall. This is taking place between 22 Oceanside Drive to 12 Oceanside Drive. It is different than the work being done down at, excuse me, Turner Road, which is a repair project that should be wrapping up in the next 2 weeks. Great news for boaters, the Scituate Boat Ramp, Jericho Boat Ramp is now open. The town would like to thank Terry Smith, the acting director of the Office of Fishing and Boating, and his staff and the contractor Pawtucket Hot Asphalt for completing this project early. The improvements to the boat ramp and parking area will make it easier for boaters to launch and recover their vessels and make the area more accessible and enjoyable for boaters and non-boaters alike. Please be advised there may be some minor disruptions down there as the contractor finishes installation of the lighting and any punch list items in the coming weeks. But get ready to get your boats in and enjoy the beautiful waters. We look forward to a fantastic boating season. Gas work continues on Jericho Road. Project runs from Hadley to Turner Lighthouse Road. The gas company is putting in a new gas main. Once the main is in, then they'll start replacing the service lines to individual houses. Scituate Food Pantry has a new list of most needed items: instant oatmeal, sloppy joe, canned beets, canned spinach, pickles, olives, breadcrumbs, crunchy peanut butter, canned ham, cranberry juice, and microwave popcorn. These can be dropped off at the pantry during operating hours or on the bins behind the Old Gate School. Scituate Library, Village Market, and Shaw's also collect for the food pantry. That's what I have for today. I hope everybody has a great week.
Thanks, Jim. On the school side of things, first, a big congratulations to the SHS class of 2025 who celebrated graduation Friday evening on the football field. Hundreds of family and friends of the students filled the stands to watch the handing out of diplomas. Congrats to all. And with graduation, that means this school year is almost over. There are only 2 more weeks left. The last day of school is June 20th, and that's a half day. Before that last day, a few notes for your calendar. First, the school committee will not be meeting this week, but the Cushing-Hatherley School Project Building Committee will. You can attend that meeting this Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. in the conference room in the high school's library. Also, next Tuesday, that's a week from tomorrow, the Gates Middle School will hold their 8th grade promotion. The event, which celebrates 8th graders leaving Gates and heading to high school, will happen on Tuesday, June 17th at 6 p.m. in the SHS Large Gym. The event is about 45 minutes. And remember, too, that each one of our elementary schools will have special 5th grade farewells to their students heading off to middle school next year. So check your students' elementary school website for specific days and times. Also next week, we encourage everyone to attend Scituate Public Schools' Juneteenth celebration. This will be the 4th year of the event. It will feature student voices, a keynote speech from Medco Director Marcavius Barnes, and the return of the infamous Soul Train line. You can attend next Thursday, June 19th, in the Gates Middle School Dining Commons, starting at 1 p.m. And finally, most Scituate sports have concluded their seasons except for boys' varsity lacrosse team. The boys defeated Dracut last night 10-9 to advance to the Division III Final Four. This will be the 2nd straight year for the team to advance this far. The team faces Medfield Senior this Wednesday night in Bridgewater, and we all wish them luck. And that wraps up this week's school report. Have a great week, everyone.